Good morning, America, how are you?
What is up, Argyle Middle School in the YouTube universe? This is Mr. Baker, and I am back with a day after Valentine's episode of Everyday Teacher, also known, well, maybe not known as Baker's Dozen. My, my producer kind of said, hey, it's getting a little long. You got too many questions. So I listened, and so Baker's Dozen, about 13, give or take a few. So I'm going to ask some questions, and maybe some questions that spiral off of those questions today. It is my privilege and pleasure to bring to you today yet another teacher new to Argyle, although this one is not necessarily brand new. Got a lot in common with my guest today. I'll let you in on that in just a second. So I'm going to quit yapping and bring in my very special guest today, Miss Shelby Ray.
Hey!
Right there.
How's it going?
Great. Now, Miss Ray, you teach math.
I do.
Correct. So just like me, I don't know if you know this or not, but I got my start in Argyle ISD as a long-term substitute in the spring semester. Yeah, see there?
I didn't know that.
So yeah, revealing everything around here.
Okay.
Miss Ray last year subbed in the math department, and then she got hired on full-time. I subbed in the science department way back in the day and got hired on full-time. Now look at me, a YouTube star. Maybe. So Miss Ray, are you familiar with the setup of this show?
Yes.
All right.
Sort of.
I wonder if she's ever watched to the end. Probably not.
It's
Well,
going to go really long.
At least she's honest, and maybe these questions today will keep it from going overtime.
Okay.
So, much shorter list, but if you would, Miss
I'm
Ray.
not that interesting.
Oh,
so
well,
make shorter videos.
We'll see. I think I got some good questions for you today. So, answer these questions to the best of your ability.
All right.
What is the first thing you do or think of when you get up in the morning?
Usually it's what day it is.
All right?
Hoping it's Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Usually it's not.
No.
And then if I could sleep 15 more minutes, what will that ruin in my day? And then coffee.
Interesting. That's very close to what I think.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing so far about Argyle ISD?
The kids. The kids are amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah. They're,
All right.
They're hilarious. They always keep me on my toes.
No doubt. I'd have to agree. Good answer. All right. If you had to choose, would you pick between authentic Mexican food or Tex-Mex?
Authentic Mexican food?
Authentic Mexican food or Tex-Mex?
Okay, when I think of authentic Mexican food, because I've been to Mexico,
All right.
it's like cow tongue and things like that. Are we going there? Are we going there?
I ask you the question.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Tex-Mex.
Well, I guess if authentic Mexican equals cow tongue, we might be going for the Tex-Mex.
Okay.
What's your favorite fast food place?
Fast food.
Uh-huh.
Probably Whataburger.
Whataburger. All
Yeah.
right. So you're not a fan of the In-N-Out?
I do not like In-N-Out.
Okay.
I don't get what the craze is, but
Hey, to each his
their
own.
own.
There we go. All right. A common question as of late: insects, spiders, or snakes?
snakes.
Snakes for real.
Yeah.
So, I needed some lip balm. I don't have any in my pocket. Well, what do you think? Something else will happen?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so fizzy drink, is it a Coke, a pop, or a soda?
Soda.
Really?
Well, when I was a kid, it was either Coke or Dr. Pepper. You couldn't call them, because a Coke is a Coke and a Dr. Pepper is a Dr. Pepper.
True.
But now that I'm older and I'm a lot lazier, I just say soda.
A soda.
Yeah.
Right. You got people from the north in your heritage, or
No.
are you looking at my questions?
No.
Okay. Soda, she says.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
No. All right. So, speaking of, Cowboys or nah? Not a football fan?
No, I'm a big football fan.
Oh, okay.
I'm a
Just
big
not
football
Cowboys?
fan. My husband is a 49er fan.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I go for the Cowboys because he doesn't like the Cowboys. But yeah, I think I like the Cowboys. I'm a what you call it, what is it, a fair weather fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
so
most
when they
of them.
win, I'm like, yeah. When they lose, it's like, y'all
They're
suck.
not my team,
They're
right.
not my team.
All right. So, if you were to go to a Cowboys game, would you travel in a car, a truck, or a van? Your choice.
I guess a car.
All right. What
I
kind?
guess.
You like fast cars, don't you?
I like very fast. Yes. That would be a GTR if I had
Okay,
a choice.
there we go.
I would have to pick two cars
Oh,
if I had a choice.
what's the other one?
Well, the first one would be a Hummer, like a military Hummer.
Oh, okay.
and that would be
truck.
outside.
Yeah.
Would it be a truck?
Yeah, definitely. It ain't a car.
I would
If it's a
think it would be
military Hummer, it's a truck.
That's a truck. Okay, so a truck. And then in the garage would be the GTR.
Got it. What color is the GTR?
White.
Whoa,
White Lightning.
nice. So, are you like movies? You a movie buff?
I love movies.
Really? What's your favorite movie?
I don't have a favorite movie.
Do you just like all of them?
I like all movies.
Okay.
All movies.
What, you got any favorite quotes from movies that you can think off the top of your head?
Oh my gosh. No. That's on the spot.
Oh, really?
No.
So could you name, if I said a movie quote, you think you could tell me what movie it came from?
Maybe.
So I'm a guy who's supposedly French. I'm just asked if I know where something is, and my reply is, no thanks. You see, I've already got one.
No.
No,
What is that from?
it's a movie.
Okay.
All right. So maybe you know this, maybe you don't. Do you know who Arlo Guthrie is?
Yes.
You do know who Arlo Guthrie is?
He's a singer, yes.
He is a singer. What's
Okay.
one of the songs that he sings?
Arlo Guthrie.
Yeah.
I don't know Arlo. No, I don't know. I know of him and I've heard of it.
He sings a song about a train, and the train has a certain name that you might be interested in based on your, places you like to go.
Oh, New Orleans?
Yeah.
Streetcar named Desire. No, that's a movie.
That's a streetcar named Desire.
Desire, that's a movie.
This is a train they call the City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles
Keep going.
before the day is done.
Okay.
It's nighttime on the City of New Orleans.
Okay. Yes.
That's Arlo Guthrie.
Okay.
So if you were
Are
happy,
we bringing this to something?
oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we don't just throw out random questions here. We do our research.
Okay.
We being me. But anyway, and that one producer that says I keep going too long, and now I'm rambling. So, all right. So if you happen to be on a train called the City of New Orleans, which happens to go to New Orleans, and you got off the train in New Orleans,
Uh-huh.
what would you do when you got there?
Oh my gosh, I would eat.
Yeah? You
a
like
lot.
New Orleans?
I love New Orleans.
What
New
kind
Orleans
of
is
food?
my favorite place.
So you go for the beignets and the etouffee when you get there?
Yes. The weirdest thing I had, I went on a cemetery tour, and the guide suggested rabbit jambalaya.
Yeah, rabbit's good.
It was delicious.
Yeah,
It was
rabbit,
amazing.
squirrel, any type of wild game.
No.
Squirrels.
Squirrel?
They taste great.
Off the road or
No, out of the tree.
out of the tree?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Only off the road if you're desperate. What is your favorite thing to cook? I guess it ain't roadkill.
My favorite thing to
Yeah.
cook would be creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Yes.
What is that, a dessert?
It is a dessert. It's like a custard, and it's with the sugar on the top, and
But
you
then
just
you
use
burn it
You burn it
with a
blowtorch.
torch.
Yes.
Whoa.
Fire.
Nice. So, interesting. Fire. If you had to pick between the two materials that you build with, would you choose wood or metal?
Metal?
I thought you might say that because, earlier on in the show, I said, Miss Ray and I had something in common with the whole substitute teacher thing. But she also has a lot in common with one of our former guests, Mr. George. All right? Mr. George is a definite metalhead. And word on the street is if you had to choose some music to listen to, you would pick metal,
Yeah.
like Metallica.
I love Metallica. Who have you been talking to?
I got my sources.
on there?
We aim to please here at Everyday
Okay,
Teachers.
yes. Metallica is my favorite band.
Like the rah, rah, rah. I mean, I don't listen to Metallica.
Well,
I don't know if that's what they sound
not
like
like
either.
Slayer. Slayer is like really yelling.
Oh.
I'm not so into the yelling. It's got to
Well-
have some like musical back tone to
So
it.
you call Metallica music.
I do.
To each his own, her own.
I mean,
Now-
it's no Arlo Guthrie, but I mean,
True. So it's February, which means Black History Month, and I don't know if you've looked at the TV monitors, but we've got some facts that pop up on the monitors that a lot of people might not know about. One fact in particular is about a man named Jerry Lawson. Have you seen that one yet and read it?
is he the guy with the radio?
It's close. It's not a radio. It's something you kind of might be interested in. Jerry Lawson helped invent what's called the Fairchild Channel F home gaming system. It was the very first home console gaming system that you could actually trade out cartridges.
Kind of like an
and-
Atari.
Yeah,
Remember Atari?
it was a precursor to the Atari.
Okay.
All right, Fairchild went out of business because Atari kind of hit the market. But I feel like this fact is kind of special to you because I've also heard that you like to get on the sticks and game a little bit.
I do.
Yeah, you do. Or do you listen to Metallica when you do this? No?
no.
Seems like you would, because what's your favorite game?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. So do you go online and play against other people and whoop up on them?
I'm usually getting whooped up on
Oh.
and yelled at
Okay, by little kids?
by little, like 10-year-olds that are telling me I'm not
Exactly.
doing a good job.
Right. And
Right.
you probably know this, right? It's like obvious, hey, I know I'm not doing too good.
Right. I don't need someone.
Ease
I don't
up.
need a fourth grader to point it out.
Isn't it interesting as teachers how we have to encourage kids and stuff, and then you get on online gaming and the little kids are just talking trash?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So which Call of Duty title would be your favorite?
Well, I like Black Ops 2 and I like Black Ops 3. There's
So you like the
aspects of
Black
those.
Ops? Why? Is it more stealth? I really don't play that.
Zombies.
Oh, you can put it on zombie mode?
Yeah. You can play zombies.
Is there, I guess, well, I mean, we got to think about the kids watching, but there's only a certain way you can get rid of zombies, right? Does that
Right.
carry over to the game? So you got to be real accurate.
Well, yeah, we'll just leave it at yes.
Right.
Without getting graphic.
You would really want to get ahead in the game.
You'd want. Yes, you would.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
As in life.
Nice. Speaking of life, there's jobs. What's the worst one you ever had?
Oh, I worked at the mall at Claire's in high school. That was pretty horrible.
Did you have to pierce ears?
I did.
Oh.
And I messed up some people's ears before. Yeah, that was the worst. That was one of the worst. The other one, you remember when they had music stores and you'd go in and you'd buy CDs
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff like that? Remember we had
Yeah,
those?
uh-huh.
Remember when the CDs that had that plastic thing
Yeah,
that was
you
like
put
that
the little
tall
thing on it to open it.
to open it? It's like the CD was here, but the whole plastic
Yeah.
thing was here. I worked for one day popping the CDs in and locking the security thing on it.
For one day?
One day.
And then you said no more.
Nope.
Off to Claire's I go to butcher people's ears.
Well, that was before Claire's.
Oh,
No, Claire's was before that. Yeah, Claire's was before that, and then I worked that one, and then I went to work at a bank.
moving on up.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to finish this thing on out with something called Complete the Sentence. Here's the first sentence. My favorite thing about being in education is...
My favorite thing about being in education.
Mm-hmm.
I had a really rough time in math.
Ah,
Just didn't get it and didn't have the best teachers. So my favorite thing is to take my horrible experiences and make it better for kids that are struggling in math or really anything.
and I've heard people that she does a great job of this.
Really,
And I agree. Yeah, people talk.
people talk,
Yeah, I got ears, two of them.
clearly.
If you could meet anyone dead or alive, you would meet.
Oh, the first thing that pops to my head is Elvis.
We've heard that before here.
Really?
Why Elvis? Yeah.
I don't.
Somebody
He
said
was
Elvis.
just. I don't know. He was awesome, and he was so good looking, and I don't know, just Elvis.
Just Elvis.
That's
you know,
all I can think of.
Elvis is from where I'm from, very close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How do you say that city? It ain't Memphis. It's the place he was born. It starts with a T.
Tupelo. Isn't it Tupelo?
Well, that's how you say it. Tupelo.
Well, how do you say New Orleans?
New Orleans?
Okay.
You think I was going to know?
New Orleans.
No. It ain't that bad, but it ain't New Orleans. It ain't that
No, I
bad.
don't say New Orleans.
All right. If I were stranded on an island, I could not live without. Family's a given, all right? So family's there. What else what do you have to have on that island?
Pinterest and Amazon Prime.
All right. Would you want to have scuba gear there with you?
Oh, yes. Yes.
You seem to like scuba
I
diving.
love scuba. Yeah, I love to scuba dive. I'm a scuba diver.
So would you throw away Pinterest and take the scuba gear?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Totally.
Maybe if you got an underwater computer, you could,
I could do
blend
that.
the 2 All right. If I wasn't a teacher, I'd be a
Forensic pathologist.
forensic pathologist.
Yep.
So you would check out disease and whatnot and see
No.
why they did what they did.
Forensic pathologist would be autopsy of people that have been involved in a criminal act.
All right. So like CSI.
Yes.
Got it.
More like medical examiner.
Do you
type
watch
thing.
those shows?
Nope.
Oh. All right.
Do
Well,
not.
last but not least, my name is Shelby Ray, and I am a or an.
Everybody says Argyle Eagle, so I'm proud to be an Argyle Eagle. I'm very proud. Let's see. I'm
But-
a. What am I? I'm a stepmom. I think I'm a pretty cool stepmom.
I would have to agree. Miss Ray, thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you. Well, I have a question. Hold on.
Oh, my
okay. So, have you ever been to Arbuckle Wilderness?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been, and I was attacked by an ostrich.
Yeah.
True story.
Uh-huh.
Horrible experience.
Yeah.
So, what was your experience at Arbuckle Wilderness?
Well, my wife was driving, and I had my daughter in my lap. She was much younger than she is now, because I wanted to kind of do the daddy-daughter thing, and we had the bucket of food. And, you know, I grew up with cows and all other kind of animals who eat the same way as larger game, like camels do. And so we rolled the window down for the camel, and the camel was just, he was aggressive. So he didn't like the little bit of food I gave them and decided to put his head into the car and bit the thing of food. And so I got my daughter there and I got this camel in the car, and I freaked out, and I told my wife to hit the gas. I said, Erin, go, get out of here, get out of here. And she's over there laughing her head off, and she won't let me live this down. And evidently, just like I have a secret source, it sounds like some people have been talking.
People talk.
Yeah.
People talk.
Never been back to Arbuckle Wilderness again, and probably won't go. That was a great question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Boom.
Once again, thanks for being here, Miss Shelby Ray.
Happy
I had
to
to
be
slow
here.
it down. So please, kids, tune in next week for another episode of Everyday Teacher, and check back on the YouTube channel nearly every day because stuff is just dropping like rain in springtime. That was horrible. We'll see you here next week for another episode. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Holla.
I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone